All right, so here we are with the third part of chapter 8, bank reconciliation. So a lot of people don't even reconcile their bank accounts anymore. When I was a kid, I was taught to do it by hand. There was a little worksheet on the back of my bank statement. And in essence, all it is a process of matching up your books where you've recorded things with your bank account, your actual bank account, so that you can make sure you don't have any outstanding checks in there, checks that you've written but have never cleared the bank, or deposits that you've made but have never showed up on the bank statement, or things like that. You're just checking for errors and making sure that what's on your bank account matches what's on your books. Well, QuickBooks has a feature that will kind of do that for us, which is pretty awesome, actually. So here I am in the section called Bank Reconciliation. And the first step is to open our internet browser and then go to our test drive account. So that's where I'm at. Step 3, we're going to click the gear icon and we're going to go to reconcile right here under tools. This takes us to this intro screen where we're going to click step 4, get started. This says to click maybe later, but we're not getting that. So instead, we're just going to click on let's get reconciled. That's different than let's get physical, right? That's just a song from, like, I don't know when it was, the 80s, early 90s, totally different. So it'd be like, let's get reconciled. No, it doesn't work. I doubt like Bank of America will be using that anytime soon. All right. So here we are at the reconcile an account page. So I'm moving on to step 5. Type the last day of the month prior to your current system date as the ending date. So I'm going to say the last day of the month prior to today. So today is 9/21 for me. I'm going to put in, let's see. Is it going to tell me what to do? Oh, there it is. So my ending balance, I'm going to put in 1,026.41. And then the ending date, since today is 9/21/22 for me, I'm going to put in 8/31. So the end of the previous month. So in real life, you would have to put in the ending balance of the month you were reconciling. Okay. So I'll hit start reconciling. That's step 6. And it brings up our reconciliation window. Okay. And so the process of reconciliation, again, in real life, we'd be looking at our bank statement. I feel like it's trying to give us little helps and they're actually in the way. We'd be looking at our bank statement and comparing these entries with this represents our books, right? What we've recorded in our books. All right, so right now we have a statement ending balance of 1,026.41, a beginning balance of 5,000. So we've got a difference of negative 3,973.59. So step 8 says, after a review of the company's most recent bank statement and a comparison with the company's checking account, you discover some checks and payments recorded in the checking account that did not appear on the bank statement. So meaning we wrote checks and payments, and we received payments that have not yet cleared the bank. That happens all the time. You give a check to somebody and they don't deposit it yet, or something like that. So, or maybe you deposit your money in the account, but the statement date's already passed, so it's not on this bank statement. So we're going to click the payments tab right here. We're going to look at all these payments, and then it says, place a check next to all checks and payments except for check number 13 to Hicks Hardware. So this one right here. And check 75 to Hicks Hardware right here. And check 76 to Pam Sites. I guess that's how you pronounce it. So I think the easiest way to do this for me is this little button up here will let us select all. I'll say yes, select all, and then I'll just go to those 3 transactions that haven't yet cleared my bank account. So check 13 to the hardware store, and I'll unclick it. And then check 75 to the hardware store, Hicks Hardware, and I'll unclick that. And then check 76 to Pam Sits or Sites. All right, so that should be what it's asking me to do, right? It's select everything except for those 3. And I just thought it was easier to select all and then unselect those 3. If you want, you could just select all of them except for those 3. All right, so that was step 8. So step 9 says, after a review of the company's most recent bank statement and a comparison with the company's checking account, you discover some deposits and other credits recorded in the checking account that did not appear on your bank statement. So now we're going to click the Deposits tab, and we're going to place a check next to all deposits and other credits except for payment 1886 from Cool Cars. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click Select All, and then I'm just going to unclick number 1886 for $694 from Cool Cars. So that's the only deposit that's not showing up on my bank statement. Now check it out. My beginning balance was $5,000 plus $6,550.94, and I'm sorry, minus $6,594 in payments, plus $2,577.35 in deposits, gives me a difference of 0. And that means we're reconciled, right? That it matches up. Our ending balance and beginning balance minus any payments plus any deposits matches up with our cleared balance. So awesome. We did our job. So that was step 9. Now on step 10, we're going to click the All tab. It says your account is reconciled as shown by the 0 difference between the statement ending balance and the cleared balance. Scroll down the listing of payments and deposits until a bill payment ref number 11 is located at the top of your payments and deposits listing. So bill payment reference number 11, there it is, right here. Be sure all the items referenced in the above step, checks and payments, as well as deposits, are properly checked or unchecked. Note the 2 items shown on your screen, a deposit of $694 and a payment of $215.66 that show in the figure below. You see that one and that one. These are 2 that have not yet cleared, meaning even though they're recorded in our books, we haven't seen them on our bank statement yet. So once we've reconciled step 11, once you've reconciled the checking account and a 0 difference is displayed, click Finish Now, and then Done. And you did it. If we click History by Account, we'll see a summary of all reconciliations. You can see in our case, we only have one because this is the first one we did. We can click View Report to see our reconciliation report, which gives us a summary, beginning balance, minus checks and payments, plus deposits gives us ending balance, our uncleared transactions, and our balance in our register. So that was step 13. Step 14, it says click the printer icon and print it. You don't need to print this thing out, but you do want to save it as a PDF, and then you will be able to submit that as your assignment for use the proof that you completed the assignment. So this one, which is interesting, this report, if you check it out, it does not give us, oops, let me go back to QuickBooks. It doesn't give us like the little download option. You see that? So what you can do, another way of creating a PDF is you click on print, and then over here, you can tell Microsoft print to PDF. And when you hit print, it'll ask you where you want to save it. And then you can save it to wherever you need to so that you can upload it to turn in the assignment. Anyway, so there you go. That was chapter 8. I hope it wasn't too bad. And I hope it's valuable to you. And as always, if you have questions, don't be afraid to reach out.